Hey there, good morning. Getting a little colder here in the Bay Area, so I got a little sweater on this morning. When I want to do this real talk, it's really about something that's been bothering me a little bit. I'm not actually sure this video will get posted, but it's about the middle class. And I think, frankly, that being in the middle class or whatnot is a setup. And it's one that, we need to address, we need to recognize, because what I'm seeing is, people get to the middle class, they get comfortable, and then they do everything they can to sort of hold on and, sort of not lose that, right? Not slide back. And when you sort of had that mentality, the expectation, that the middle class was everything you were striving for, that, frankly, most of the time bad stuff happens later, right? When you're in the middle class, at least most of the people that I talk to, it's because they have a decent income, right? It's because they have a job. It's because they have a house, or they live in an apartment or whatever, right? They have a car, they have a cell phone. They have the little things that make them middle class, and they get comfortable and they sort of stop. That's, that's unfortunate. And I don't think many of us realize that's even happening, right? Where we sort of get there, we sort of feel like we made it. And that's something that'll come back to bite you. I mean, I have, I've seen my grandparents and other folks of that generation stop working, and suddenly they're no longer the middle class, right? They're frankly sliding backwards. And, I'm afraid that if we're not responsible and at least recognize it, that could happen to all of us. If we are relying on our incomes to be called middle class and our incomes go away, guess what? There's only one way to go but backwards. So, I think there's really a couple of things I want to sort of point out here. I'm sort of seeing a couple of different, types of folks watch my channel. There's the folks in sort of my age bracket and maybe above. We've only got a couple of decades left in our working career. So, what I would tell us or tell myself is, you need to act more like the rich. You need to buy assets. You need to deploy capital. Expect your capital to earn a return. You need to have something other than a job to be in the middle class, right? When you exit and you stop working and the income goes away, you need to have something there. Then the other one I'm seeing is the young hustlers, or the folks just coming up, maybe they're in their late teens, early 20s. What I would tell you is, don't shoot for the middle class. Don't act like the middle class, frankly. Don't make it all about the job. Don't make it about go to school, get a good job, climb the corporate ladder. That's a story that I was sold and was a mistake, frankly. I should have been hustling from the beginning, taking these multiple jobs I had, stopped worrying about the income, and bought assets sooner, right? I didn't buy my first asset until I was 31. Just imagine what I could have done if I bought it at 21. There would have been so much more things to do. So, a lost decade in my case is painful, because one of the things you'll see with wealth generation is it takes execution, but it also takes time. So, be unreasonable. Don't shoot for the middle class. Go for it, and have some fun along the way. So, in the end, just something I wanted to talk about. I think the middle class, the notion of the middle class, is a setup. I think it's supposed to make you feel comfortable, and it's not a great outcome. So have a great day.